welcome to an indie First Impression Friday. It has been a minute because Big Four released so many fall collections over the past few weeks. But today we are back. We are going to be looking at Seamingly Smitten. They design patterns for beginners. And her little about story was really sweet. She started sewing clothes for her kids, and people would ask her, "Oh my God, the outfit's so cute. Where'd you get it?" And she'd say, "Oh, I make my own patterns." And so then she decided to start selling them, and now she's branched out into women's wear as well. So just a real nice story of, just a home sewist doing her thing, and now she's got this great business. All right, we're going to take a look at her patterns. We're going to go through them all relatively quickly simply because there's 3 pages of them. I don't want this to be like a 4-hour long video. I'm sure you guys would be fine with that, but I got things to do. All right, so we have a women's hooded raglan sewing pattern. All sizes are included, of course, because they're only PDFs. Extra small through 3XL, and we will try and find a size chart to see just what that means for her. But this is women's hooded raglan sweatshirt with cuffed sleeves, cuffed hem, optional kangaroo pocket. The sleeves come in 3 lengths. Raglan sleeve style is made with diagonal lines. Right, so it's a little bit easier than set-in sleeves. Okay. Quick and easy to make. Can be made in your favorite stretch knit, such as double knit, interlock jersey, lightweight to medium weight knit, lightweight terry fleece, or similar. All right, lots of great detail in her descriptions. 26 photo illustrations, tutorial style instructions, petite, regular, and tall hem lengths are included. All right, so size, bust, waist, hip. I wish this were a chart and not just, it's a little bit hard to read like this, but extra small goes from, okay, the bust, I guess for a sweatshirt, is the bust most important? I guess so. So 31 inches up to 47 inches for the bust, and then the hip is 25 inches to 43 inches. So a 3XL, is certainly more X's than some patterns provide. But when it comes down to what that actually means, a 43-inch hip actually isn't that, oh no, hips is the middle. Bust, hips, waist. That's confusing. Okay, so then it would be a 33-inch hip to a 51-inch hip. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Certainly not like the most inclusive that I've seen, but for a, straight size women's wear type of pattern company, going up to a 51 makes a lot of sense. Still not going to include everybody though. Okay, and then here's your fabric requirements. Again, it'd be nice to have a chart, but c'est la vie. All right, so here are some, I guess she just posts a couple of photos from maybe, is this her? This might be her. And then some testers. So you can see she used here kind of like an athletic knit. I'm pretty sure this came from Joanne. So you can see what it's like to have it be a little bit like lighter weight, not your traditional type of hoodie. And then here's one that I think is made from a double knit. It's a little bit thicker. But there's not a lot of pictures, and also there's not any, like, line drawings. So that's frustrating, because I don't even know what the back looks like. These photos only have, like, their neck up. So, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. All right. Well, that's what we got. So we're going to skip over Mommy and Me and just go straight to the women's design, or the women's listing. Easy peasy nightgown, adorable holiday pajamas designed for knits. Coziest nightgown features raglan sleeves, short or long sleeve options, cuffs optional, curved or straight hem, and is finished with a neckband. You can easily change the length. 4-way stretch, such as double brush poly. Oof, that'd be hot. Jersey knit, French terry, or similar. You can find knit apparel fabrics at fabric.com here. This must be an affiliate link. Be sure to check out their selection of art gallery knits. Yeah, that's an affiliate link. Okay. Yeah, I don't see why this has to be a nightgown. That looks like a really cute little dress. Am I right? So it looks like some people are, you know, grading differently than others. And this one does have quite a few more pictures. I want, it's hard to say because we don't have any line drawings, but I want to say this is the intended fit to be a little bit more fitted all over, but the sleeves are really roomy, like on everyone. Here's a picture of the back. Ooh, look, we got a chart this time. Okay, good. This is just for fabric. Oh, and here's the chart for the size. Again, I don't think this is finished. Is this finished bust measurement? But also, like, for me, the bust wouldn't be a concern. The hip would be the concern. So I'd want to make sure, I'd want to know what the hip measurement was, which we're not going to get. So okay, well, a lot more pictures on this one at least. And you can see it's basically just a little fitted t-shirt dress. All right, now we've got the Racerback Tank Maxi dress. Pretty. 3 skirt options, pockets, and more. A summer staple you can live in. Racerback Tank Maxi dress is comfortable, figure flattering, and has the racerback style you have had your eye on all season. 3 skirt options, short, circle, or full-length maxi, and you can add elastic at the waist if you want a more fitted look. Another knit with rounded neckline, gathered A-line skirt, blah, 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 with or without pockets. Neckline and armholes can be finished 3 ways. I feel like these 2 paragraphs can be tightened up a little bit. There's a lot of, like, repetition. Petite, regular, and tall hem lengths included. Body lengths included. Petite and regular bodice widths included. All right, bust, hips, waist, again, same measurements as before. So I don't think this is a finished garment measurement. Finished lengths, but no finished widths. Knit bodice fabric needed, knit skirt fabric needed, I guess in case you're color blocking. And then a lot of information about fabrics, like very specific about what works. That's nice. And then we get a few pictures here. So you can see we've got a nice tank with like a deep scoop. The armhole is a little bit low, just ever so slightly, but the waist is in the right place, so that's good. Same here. She has clearly a fuller bust, and it still fits her really well. There's no, like, puckering or gaping. They got a really good fit on this. I mean, obviously it's knit, so it's a little bit easier, but you can see hers comes to empire waist, and hers is definitely at her waist. So that's why it's so hard to tell with these tester photos exactly what's going on. Like, did they make alterations? Were they instructed to sew it exactly as is? I don't know. This could be a result of her choosing, like, this is a, what am I trying to say? The waist seam could be higher on her simply because her bust is fuller. Because, yeah, even hers with her fuller bust is a little bit, well, I don't know. She could be a petite person, though. Again, it's just really so hard to tell when you're not sure if any alterations were made at all. Hers is kind of pulling up in the front as well. You can see it's kind of scooping down there. I don't think that that's the intent. So, yeah, it looks like these bodices kind of fit everybody differently. That's a cool one. I like how it's a little bit looser. Oh, was this the one where she said you could add the elastic if you wanted? Yeah. So that could be a reason why hers is a little bit higher too, because she added the elastic, whereas these other women did not. So that could certainly add to it as well. So just something to consider if you're going to make these. Finally, we get a picture of the back, this Racerback that she's been talking about. It is a really pretty feminine situation. I love how it's cut deep into the shoulders like that. It's really nice. Lots of cute pictures on this one. Oh, here's another picture of the back. Really nice. But this one hardly cuts in at all. So again, did she make alterations, or are there two different options on the pattern? Because hers looks very, very much cut in to the shoulder. And hers also looks like it has a wider strap than this one. I am so confused. This is why we need line drawings. I need to know the intent. Also, I meant to point out the price point on all of these. $8, $6. So that's really great. I love that we can have some affordable sewing patterns. Look how cute this is. This is the Sunny halter top for women. Feminine, eye-catching, casual top that can go from day to night. How to wear it, how to wear it, how to wear it. All right, features. Extra small to 1X. Halter style top flatters all shapes and sizes. Gathering at the waist shows off your curves. Figure flattering contemporary style. No closures, no surgery required. All right, that's really it. Not a lot of info here. So this looks to be like a, what's it called? Paperback, no, not paperback. Pillowcase dress. Remember the pillowcase dresses from about 10 years ago? They were all the rage. That's what this is. A pillowcase dress with some elastic at the waist. If the pattern has the location of the elastic on it, and this is where they're telling you to put it, I would strongly reevaluate that, because this is just way too much blousing. Way too much blousing. That to me is not figure flattering, even on this woman whose figure should be like, you know, everything should look really great on her. So yeah, I would just make sure to, you know, do a little try on before you put your elastic on. But yeah, it's just a simple pillowcase dress. Nothing special there. They also didn't give exactly what the sizing is. So for me, I don't know if my hips would fit into this or not. So. All right, women's draped tank with handkerchief hem. All right, draped tank with handkerchief hem includes sleeve lengths, optional high-low hem, optional neckline binding, or a simple hem will do, so no facing. Something soft with great drape, such as jersey knit, matte jersey, poly blend, crepe sheen, voile, chiffon, double georgette. Lots of options here. So the 1X to 3X sizing is back. And scoop front neckline. Petite options included on this one. No closures. Same chart or same listing for the sizing as all the others. Okay, let's look at some of these pictures. So, actually really nice. This is something that I feel like we would see in Big Four. Am I right? It's just got this really nice little scooped hem, really pretty shaped, like a cut-in shoulder ever so slightly, just for a little bit more of a feminine look. And then on the ends, on the sides, I'm sorry, It just kind of ever so slightly kind of comes down to a point. Really pretty. Look at this version here. That's a really nice picture of it. Yeah, so I'm trying to analyze some of these like lighter weight drapier fabrics versus more structured knits. Some of them do seem to have like a lot more dilly-dally here than others. But maybe her hand is preventing that from happening. I don't know. See, she's got a lot of dilly-dally too. It's nice. It's nice. I would probably focus mostly on the length because I just don't like things that cover my crotch. That's just me though. But yeah, cute little top. $8. Here is a Millie Maxi. Double, what does it say? Pattern features cami straps, optional inseam pockets, lined bodice, top length, dress length, or maxi length options, flattering A-line shape, regular back V-neck or lower cut back V-neck option, and a single side slit or double side slit skirt option. Whew. Okay. Also suggested for knits. So I don't know. Is she exclusively a knit pattern designer? Either way, here we have the maxi length dress version. Here is the top version. Another top here. Something funky happening with the arm's eye on hers. Does anybody else have that? I don't think so. Oh, so the arm's eye actually does come down to a point, which is really kind of open, if you ask me. Also, hers is really scoopy. I'm not sure if that's because her straps are so long. Like, if you can see her straps compared to where her straps start are very different. So I think people might be shortening the straps a lot or not, and then just having a very kind of side reveal and front reveal. So what is the intent again? Where is it supposed to hit? Maybe it says in the instructions. And I don't know, is this the low scoop back? Yeah, we're not getting a ton of pictures of the back. If there is, well, she said there's two different backs, but it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, there we go. That's definitely the low scoopy back. Okay. Wow, really low and scoopy. Okay. This is the size chart. We've been looking at this whole video, same size chart. Suggested fabrics, and then your fabric requirements. All right. So there you go. Obviously, like if you're using like these rayon knits like she used, this is why I don't like rayon knits. They stretch out so easily and they're just really hard to, they don't want to do what you tell them to do. But some of these more stable knits you can see performed a lot better if it has a little bit more cotton in it, which is just why that's what I sew with now. Really pretty, lovely. Like this version here just gives, maybe it's the palms in the back, I'm not sure, but I'm like, let's go on vacation. So, really cute. Now we have the Leslie Flutter top, batwing top. Help you create a scoop neck, flutter sleeved top in no time at all. Comfortable with its open draped sleeves, yet fitted at the hips for a slimming look. Add an optional contrast band, and no one will ever think you made it. no closures, which also seems to be a recurring theme. So knit and no closures seem to be a recurring theme. However, this one is actually, you can use knit or woven because it's just so loose and drapey. Yeah, so this is a batwing top if you've never seen one. They are really comfortable, super easy to sew. And you can crank them out in like no time. And I do think that with like leggings or, you know, the right styling, they can be very, very fashionable. Okay. We've got a short pattern. Interested to see this. French market shorts. 3 inseam lengths, separate waistband with elastic or knit waistband for comfort. Petite, regular, and tall rise options. That's nice. Cotton spandex, cotton blends, knit, rayon, seersucker, stretch lace, and more. No buttons or zippers needed. Fabrics must have slight stretch, or you can use a cotton woven and sew the next size up. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. They do seem to be a little long in the rise, so maybe the instructions on how to choose which rise is right for you isn't right, or you can also tell that hers are sitting like inches below her natural waist. Her natural waist is much smaller, way up here. And this is where the waistband is, which is why her rise is so low. So maybe the instructions aren't clear as to where they're supposed to sit on your body. Like hers are sitting at her high hip, but she chose a shorter rise. So that would be something to pay attention to. But honestly, like, these are so simple and straightforward. They would be a great pattern if you wanted to just like get a good block for your shorts. Really work on the rise and the crotch, you know, depth and length and curve, and just make sure you get something that's really good for you. This would be a great place to start because, like I said, there's not a lot going on here at all. And then whenever you want to add slash pockets or a fly or swap out the elastic waist, you'd add darts, you know, you'd be able to do all that from your basic block. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for $8, sure. All right, this is the Cali wrap dress sewing pattern. Features no buttons or zippers, 5 sleeve options, petite, regular, and tall. Features a wrap front bodice that can be banded or hemmed, a swingy full circle skirt, and 5 sleeve options. You can add elastic in the waist for more fitted look. Okay, so this is obviously the circle skirt version. Really cute, a little long in the bodice. Her natural waist is here, and this is where this one is sitting. So a little long in the bodice, maybe a little bit short in the skirt too, but I'm not sure if she hemmed the skirt shorter. Here's one that fits near perfectly. So beautiful. Look at that twirl. Love it. This is also the circle skirt version. Another one, really classic, really chic. Love it, love it. I'm not sure what fabric she used, but it looks like her fabric might have grown on the bias a little bit. That can happen with circle skirts. Again, a little long in the bodice on her too. You can see her natural waist way up here. The banded option is also really nice. Where are some other options other than skirts, other than circle skirts? What were our options again? Banded, I'm sorry, circle what and what? Oh, there is only a circle skirt. Okay, so only the sleeve options are different. short sleeve, flutter sleeve, no sleeve. Cute. I love a circle skirt twirly moment. Oh, this is a nice way to use up some scrap fabric. That looks really nice. Yeah, so my only thing about this one is to just double check your bodice length and you should be good to go. The flutter sleeve one is really pretty. Ooh, I think she did a lettuce hem on hers. Brilliant. Because ain't nobody want to hem that drapey rayon knit. Oh, she made hers shorter into like more of a peplum top. Beautiful. Beautifully fitted. I'm not sure if she altered this herself, but you can see the difference. When your waist seam sits exactly where it's supposed to versus when it's a little bit long, hers needs to be way up here, like easily 4 inches shorter. Okay, love it. Love it. Look how cute this one is. Royal Street Ruffle top. These little off-the-shoulder things are just like still so trendy. The boho look, I guess. 4 ways to make it, 3 ways to wear it. Okay, can be worn on both shoulders, off both shoulders, or on one shoulder. You can make it 4 different ways. Single ruffle with trim, double ruffle with trim. Plus, you can add straps to any style you make. You will adore this top all summer long. No buttons or zippers. Simple elastic gathered peasant style neckline. Allows it to slip on. Petite lengths again. And then, okay, good. Oh, on one shoulder and then in the armpit. Or on both shoulders. Does she have one off the shoulder? No, I thought for sure this same girl would have taken a picture like this. Or you can wear it off. And then you have single ruffle. Oh, she added the straps too. Single ruffle. Here's a double ruffle. This is what it looks like with the trim added on. Cute. I don't really love tops like this because the moment you go to like raise your hands, it pops onto your shoulders. I don't love asymmetrical. It's just not for me. So this would be the only way I would wear it, and it's just not my style. Maybe in a lighter weight fabric, but I don't really want to fight with that for this top either. But it is super cute. All these versions are adorable. If it is your style, you can tell she's like loving it. Loving it. Now we have the tie front flutter. Raise or lower the flutter to cover your bra strap. Faced V-neck and tie front keeps this top polished. So, petite options, faced neckline hemmed or faced tie front, cotton wovens, lightweight knits. So again, the knit or lightweight woven. What was all this raising and lowering business about? I don't get that. Oh, raise or lower this so that it's so you can't see into your sleeve, I guess. I don't really love the tie. There's a lot going on, you know? I'd much rather make that batwing one. Maybe if it tied higher, but then that would compete with the flutter sleeve. I don't know. Would be like a really just great basic thing just to have, though, you know? Oh, who's this? She look familiar to you guys? Gosh, at Kimberly Coffin. Superstar. craft blogger, mom extraordinaire, and wife extraordinaire too, I guess. What is this? What are we looking at? Pajama pants. Okay, can't even see a pajama pant in these pictures, so I would not have known that. But cropped or full length 3 waistband options. Simple fold over elastic casing, separate waistband, or elastic or knit waistband with elastic. There's even an option for side seam pockets. Yep, your basic pajama pant. Okay. Got a Racerback shift dress. 3 sleeve length options, short, 3/4, or long, scoop or V-neck. You can add elastic to the waist. And then just a lot of styling options. Your petite options are there. Again, no buttons or zippers. Who knew there were so many patterns you could make without a single closure in sight? So yeah, a really straightforward, very simple shift dress. This one has a cold shoulder top. Remember how popular those were just a couple years ago? Top, excuse me, is quick and easy to make with its dolman sleeve style and can be made with your favorite knit or woven because it's not very fitted. Dolman style sleeves, scoop front neckline, optional high-low hem, 3 lengths. Cute, cute. Oh, only 2 pictures on this one. Cute, yeah. I mean, I was into the cold shoulder thing when it was popular. Oak Street Romper. Help you create a crossbody romper with a deep V or cross yours over for more coverage. It features a gathered elastic waist and can be made with or without sleeves. 4 sleeve length options. Sleeveless, short sleeves, 3/4 or long. And the shorts come in 3 inseam lengths. Favorite knit or similar stretch fabric for the top, such as jersey, medium, or lightweight knit. And then the shorts can be made of knit or woven, such as voile, seersucker, or similar. Okay. Full size range. Petite options. No closures. All right, let's check this one out. Okay. Gosh, I knew that we weren't going to get that many pictures. There's a lot of pictures here, but, you know, I can't make them very big. So, again, I don't totally know what the intention is. Is this supposed to be a waist seam, or is this a drop waist? It looks like on every single person wearing it, except for maybe her, it's drop waist. So if you like that, that's fine. I don't love drop waist because it ends up hitting, this ends up hitting right below like the fullest part of my belly. And so it almost accentuates it. I would much rather have this elastic way up here at my natural waist and then have like a longer rise in the short. Imagine if this were way up here instead. Such a small rise. So I would have to do a little bit of work on this one to get it to where I wanted it. Plus, it's kind of very similar to the Love Notions Sunday romper that I just got, so I wouldn't need 2 of these. But if you don't have a knit one yet, if you like the drop waist, this would be... I mean, the Love Notions one is long in the bodice, too. Don't get me wrong. But the Love Notions one is also long in the rise, so it creates more of a billowing effect, whereas this is just kind of straight with a little bit elastic. Oh, you can even see hers here. Her full one here. Okay. This one is the Raglan split neck top for women. All right, so we've got a little Raglan top here with rounded neckline or split V neck Raglan sleeve top with a billowy flow, 3 sleeve lengths, short, 3/4, or long. The V-neck can be finished with facing or bias tape. That seems tricky. Afraid of sleeves? No problem. And she goes into why Raglans are easier. Made either cotton, wovens, or knit. So wovens or knits. No buttons or zippers. We haven't seen a single button or zipper yet. Well, where's the little notch? Huh. So everybody chose to kind of not do the notch, I guess, which creates a really cute top nonetheless. But we've got one notch here. And it looks like she did hers with bias tape, and as I predicted, it's a little rough. I would never do that. It's not necessarily her fault as a sewist. It's just tricky to do and not have your fabric stretch out along this like bias line here. I would much rather just do a facing. But all these people that did the bias on their little curved neckline, it looks really good. She might have done a facing, but yeah, I don't see anybody with the little notch. Interesting. Split neck, sorry, with the little split neck. All right, this is the Carolyn shawl collar sweater pullover. Lots to say there. Okay. Pattern features pullover style long sleeve shawl collar pullover that includes optional sleeve cuffs and optional hemband. Really nice. I love a shawl collar. Love, love, love. This one, she's right. She's talking about how in here to do those details in a contrasting color or fabric is really nice, and I agree. I love this in a contrast. I don't love hembands. I would have left that off, but I do love how it makes it stand out a little bit more than this. Although you can't go wrong with little pretty oatmeal. Yeah, fabric choice is really important here. I feel like maybe some of these folks chose something a little too lightweight. This is also why I don't like a hemband. It will do the same thing to me, and I don't like that on myself. Here it is without the hemband. She doesn't look very happy with her make at all. Oh. Sans hipband again. Yeah, okay. Well, looking at these tester photos, again, it's really hard to tell like what was done, if anything, to adjust for their particular bodies. But some people's are, even without the hipband, are tighter here, and some have braided out a lot, I guess. The sleeve is a little bit long without the cuff. We've got all kinds of interesting little things happening on her sleeve. It's really hard to assess that one. I think some interesting fabric choices. But I think this is probably the closest to how it was intended. Hers too, although she might have braided out at the hip a little bit. And again, even on her with the long sleeves, they're a teeny bit too long. This one's also falling off her shoulder a lot. Hers is, but not as much. I don't know if it's supposed to be a drop shoulder because we don't have any line drawings, but hers is not. Hers is not a drop shoulder at all, but hers is. So I'd be checking the shoulder widths for sure. And if you're sewing the hemband and you're having this same trouble where it's getting like a little bit wrinkly and ruffly, I'm assuming she used a serger. Check your differential feed on your sergers. All right, now we have the Audrey dress. This one's really sweet. Relaxed style silhouette, kimono sleeves, V-neck or scooped neckline option, self-tie, silk crepe, matte jersey for a dressy occasion, rayon or voile for warmer weather. All right. XS only to 2XL on this one. No buttons or zippers. Okay, so it is, did she say it was a dolman? Oh, she said kimono sleeve. Okay, which is a dolman. I've only got the two pictures. So you can see what happens whenever you tie it at your natural waist and pull up some of the bodice. You get this really like dramatic blouson effect. Or you can keep it a little more casual and just keep everything kind of nice and flat. But either way, I don't know, a sash plus a dolman, that's a little bit difficult to pull off for full-busted women. Not that she is, but if you're a full-busted woman, you're probably going to have to wear it like this for it to be the most flattering. And I don't know, for me, especially in these like silky fabrics, you tie the tie and then it comes undone or it starts slipping off and it's just too fussy for me, which is why I don't typically make these. But you can see hers, she must have made a smaller size than this woman did. That's why hers is so voluminous at the top and hers is not. So maybe also whenever you make it based on your high bust measurement and not your full. But in these like slinky ITY types of knits, it does look very ready to wear, and it does look like something you would see in like Old Navy or Loft or somewhere like that. All right, Claire cardigan. Short or long sleeves, 3 hem lengths. Open front, optional cuff, side slit. Yeah, really basic open front cardigan for $8. So there are some other really nice open front cardigans out there, but they don't cost $8. And they shouldn't cost $8 because this is like about as basic as it gets. So you have a hemmed front, which you can see really well here. The hem is turned under. So not my favorite finishing technique, simply because depending on the fabric you're using, it can be a little bit tricky. Like I imagine she probably had a hell of a time hemming hers. I kind of prefer facing, which is not hard to do. You literally just lay out your front pattern piece and you measure out 2 inches from this cut line, add another cut line, sew it down, boom, 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 you're done. It's really easy to make your own facing. But, I mean, yeah, this, like, sheerish, lightweight one, I love that. There is a time and a place for a long line cardigan, for sure. For sure. You have these optional patch pockets. It's cute. I love this one. I love the rib knit one. So cute in this fun little Aztec print. So, yeah. Kind of pretty hard to screw this one up, but it is really pretty, really flattering. Love it for $8. All right, now we've got the Addie top dress sewing pattern with bishop sleeves. Bishop sleeves are fun. They're the ones that kind of billow out at the what's it called, wrist? All right. Who's ready to use some buffalo plaid flannel? Okay. All right, woven fabric, no buttons or zippers, bishop sleeves, optional sleeve cuffs or elastic, gathered skirt, optional elastic at waist, petite options available, and tall. So this is what, oh, this is real cute. Real cute. All right, so I think that this is a grown-on sleeve. I think. I think this is all one pattern piece. I think. I can't tell on either one of these. But then you have this little peplum situation, which is so lovely. You have this little front notch. So nice. Sheeted cuffs. Sheeted cuffs. She also made the long dress version. No, okay. Set-in sleeve. You can see it really well here. She did a cuff as well. Beautiful cuff here. Who did it? No one do elastic? I would have done elastic. I mean, seriously, she looks like $1,000,000. So cute. So cute. Again, her waistline's a little bit long, but nobody else's is. So I think that was just a choice well, no, what? So maybe there are two different bodices. There's a shorter bodice for the dress and a longer bodice for the, oh, I want to see, now I'm confused. That's definitely a shorter bodice. Or some people using the petite bodice and some people using the long bodice? I don't know. Very confusing. Literally no one did the elastic sleeve. I like the elastic sleeve. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the bodices. It's really hard to tell. I'm assuming that when you go to make the top, you're supposed to cut out this long line bodice. And when you go to make the dress, you're supposed to cut out a shorter one. But some people are doing the opposite of that and using the tops bodice for the dress. Which, again, it's not like it's wrong. It's just, do you like the drop waist or do you want it to sit at your natural waist? It's hard to tell what the intention of it is because there's no, like, line drawing or, like, basis for the pattern, like a foundation for what it's supposed to look like. So it's just really up to you. Cute, 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 though. Love it. All right, now we have the cowl neck tunic top dress sewing pattern. Knit, double knit, activewear knit, lightweight, medium weight knit, cowl neck or boat neck. Easy to sew in one sitting. 3 sleeve lengths, optional sleeve tabs, optional kangaroo pocket, petite and tall included. No zippers. I'm assuming that means no buttons either. That must be a question she gets a lot. Like, oh, there is buttons. There's button, you guys, on the sleeve tab. That's hysterical. Okay, so cute design, right? Fabric choice is imperative here. You can do this boat neck. I love the sleeve tab. Kind of don't hate the hemband here, but still, I wouldn't do it. The dress length with the cowl is nice. You need to pick a fabric that's both structured and drapey, which is like the unicorn of knit fabrics. It's sort of difficult to do. She found a really good one. This is interesting how the dress has such a long hemband. Again, check your differential feed if you don't want this to happen. But yeah, I would say like nothing lighter weight than a double brush poly, but also nothing heavier weight, more heavy weight than, gosh, like a sweatshirting. That might even be too heavy. There's the heavier weight the fabric is, the less like foldy overy this will be. It'll just stand up a little bit more. But it is a cute, simple design. We've seen it a bunch. You know, nothing revolutionary, really, in any of these patterns. I can see how these are designed with the beginner in mind, and they would give beginners a ton of confidence because there's just so many options that are sort of similar, but not, but also very, like, trendy and what you see in the stores and and all of that kind of stuff. So you would feel really, really good building up your sewing confidence using these patterns for sure. This is the Hailey Hoodie. Knit fabric, bishop sleeves, elongated cuffs, optional kangaroo pocket, optional hood. Optional neckband if you do not add a hood. Petite and tall included. Look at the sleeve on this. Love that. Love that. Again, fabric choice is really critical here. Look at all of these options. Let me find this is a great example. The way that the sleeve billows out, but then the cuff is very, very close fitting. This is exactly how it was intended to look, I think. So again, you have to get, the right fabric choice. Something like fleece probably is going to be a little much. Rib knit, I feel like, or is this a waffle knit, is not structured enough. And then of course, this is a good fabric, but when you go to sew it, you have to pay attention to fit along this cuff. Hers is really good too. A little bit drapey, which is why her billowiness is not happening as much. But hopefully y'all can see through me pointing out some of these examples. Intention, fabric choice, fit, how all those things come into play. Cute. All right, now we've got the Jolene turtleneck dress. PDF sewing help you create a knit long sleeve, slightly flared turtleneck dress or top, and you can choose a mock turtleneck or a full turtleneck style. Do y'all know the difference? I don't. Oh, one is longer than the other one. Mock is short like this, and this one's like a fuller one. Can I please just have her skin? Beautiful skin. Okay, and this is the slightly flared situation she's talking about. So fitted through the bust, probably a bit of negative ease there, and then it slightly flares out. Really, really flattering. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where is everybody getting these fabrics? They all look the same, but really cute. It's like a little fit and flare without any waist seam at all. This is like straight up my alley right now. So now these are made out of a little bit lighter weight of a fabric, so you can see they're a little more clingier, a little bit more drapey on the bottom. So many more pictures. So good. Oh, this one's fun. She did a lot of color blocking. Perfect. With a little crochet vest. I wonder if she made that. Love it. Really good. We even got an apple shape in here. Look how great she looks. She made a t-shirt version. Oh, come on. She's so cool. I gotta find out who that is. Follow her on Instagram. All right, great. We're on to page 2. We've got the cowl neck poncho. Features: curved or straight sides, a cowl neck or cowl neck hood, optional kangaroo pocket, 3 hem links, curved or straight side slits, no buttons needed. There's a girl's version. You can have a mommy and me little bundle, and then she recommends medium weight knits. Okay. Beautiful. So the hood or the cowl is lined. I kind of like it with the kangaroo, and I wouldn't normally think that I would. This version with all this drape here out of this lightweight sweater knit is very, very nice. So see, even though nobody's using these medium weight knits that she suggested, but they all still look really pretty. Yeah, very wearable, very just easy to wear. You know what I mean? Just throw it on over just about anything. I mean, even this. I get it's a little kitschy, but like you're in your backyard and you got a little fire going or you're at the grill or whatever in the fall, like, yeah, throw on your fox poncho. Why not? Would that be a poncho? Um, so, yeah, like wearing a blanket, basically. But if you make it in these lighter weight fabrics too, you have something that's like totally appropriate and nice for like all kinds of activities. And you look pulled together, classic, chic. I love it with the necklace. Lovely. Excellent. This is the Seaside Dress, which would also make a modern swim cover-up. Can be made in knits or wovens. It will help you create an A-line dress with lace insert slant sleeves, a lace insert back yoke bodice, slant pockets, and a gathered waist. V-neck front and round back, 3 lengths, 2 bodice widths. I'm not entirely sure what a bodice width is. All right. So, oh, I see. It's an elastic waist dress with slant pockets. Lace inset. Pretty. Here's the contrast yoke. Here it is a knit versus, oh, I think what is woven. Yeah, this one, what do I think? What do I think? What do I think? So maybe it's all the fabric choice here in the woven category is just a little too crisp. The waist is really low on her, but the proportions on this one are exactly right. This is, I think, everything that it should be, and I am getting like strong cover-up vibes, which is fine. I'm trying to imagine it in like a different fabric. I don't know, something about it. I can't pinpoint it. Maybe it's because the V is so, that ain't it. I don't know. Something about it. It's just not hitting me in the feels. We've got Cocoon Cardigan. This has draped front, scooped high-low back hem, long sleeves, and hood. Dolman sleeve cardigan is easy, one pattern piece for the front and the back. Sleeves are drawn into this pattern piece instead of having to cut them out separately. Huh. Wonder what that's like. Okay. Okay, this is cute. I wish we had more pictures, but we don't. And actually these pictures are better, even though this one's black and white. Yeah, it's really just hard to tell what is going on here. But I do love the dramatic high-low. It's not the little skimpy one. It's really dramatic. Again, with like the tighter fitting cuff on both of these, really accentuates this fuller dolman sleeve. And then just your waterfront opening with your hood sewn on. Everybody's using some kind of like thicker knit as well. And she says, I don't see where she talks about fabric on this one. Oh, medium weight or heavy weight knit, sweater knit, ponte, or similar. I wish she would give stretch percentages. That would be one thing. But if she's really, really just targeting like beginner sewers, you know, they aren't going to they aren't going to understand. Well, it's not that they're not going to understand. I mean, they're not idiots. You can figure it out. It's not that complicated. But they might see that and be like, oh, that seems really complicated. There's just like so many things to learn when you're just starting to sew, and then they add stretch percentages, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's just one more thing. Drawstring sleeve sweater top. I love a drawstring like detail. You guys know I've been obsessing about that for about a year now. Long sleeve sweater that features drawstring sleeves, a straight front and back, or a straight front with a high-low back hem. Long sleeve options include different lengths, and the sweater has regular or petite bodice widths. Neckline is finished with a neck band for a professional sleek finish. So this is the sleeve detail. I absolutely love it. You can literally add it just about anywhere. It's so cute. And for what it's worth, the fit of the bodice on these is also really great. I think in general, most people's are a little bit too big, which is common for newer sewists to make their clothes a little bit too big because the measurements and all of that is just so hard to follow. I think hers fits probably pretty spot on. Look at her face. She's like, well, it's a cupcake top. Yeah, love it layered. Great. I want to see some. This is the straight hem. Is this the high-low? Yeah, more subtle of a high-low. So cute. This is reversible vest. Features a reversible and fully lined vest with all hidden seams, large collar, 3 hem lengths. Wear this vest with jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt or sweater, or pair it with jeggings and some boots. So many fabrics. Think faux fur, sherpa, fleece, flannel, corduroy, and more. I wish they would have shown it reversed. I want to see the inside. But women's Kimmy top, high-low ruffle back top. Ooh, I love a ruffle back. This top will take you from summer to fall. Rounded neckline, high-low hem, ruffled backs, 4 sleeve options. Simple to make and chic to wear. You have the option of inserting elastic into the back seam to make the top even more figure flattering. We take a classic style and add some modern touches for you to pull off your new favorite style, which is classic with a twist, basic with a twist. That's me. That's my style. So it's no wonder that I like stuff like this so much. Okay, it is long. It's more like a dress in the back. The very dramatic high-low hem. This one is so cute. Oh, I love a tween. Lots and lots of great versions. I don't know. I'd probably shorten it so that the high version is a little bit closer to my belly button, and then follow the same curve, but just, I guess, raise it by like 3 or 4 inches just to make it a little bit shorter, kind of all around. I think I have a shorter waist, like short-waisted, and I think that's why I like hers so much. See how much higher it is up here? She could just be long-waisted, though. All right, another good one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. All right, women's knit draped cardigan. Let's see. Features short or long sleeves, 3 hem lengths, or a hemmed, or wait, what? 3 hem lengths and a hemmed or a ruffle front trim. Made in a stretch knit fabric like matte jersey, lightweight jersey, or stretch jersey. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is like the lighter weight version of that other cardigan we just looked at. Right? No closures, open front, basic cardigan. Circle skirt dress. Love. Carrollton Avenue circle skirt dress. Fit and flare dress that features a rounded neckline, fitted bodice, cap sleeves, or sleeveless dress, and a semi-circle skirt. So, if you can remember the circle skirts from the last circle skirt dress, you'll remember they had even more folds in them, right? This one's definitely still twirl worthy, even in the snow and heels, but a little less so, just a little less. So not a ton of photos here. I mean, that's so cute. Pretty much perfect fit. This one has a very open neckline, which I think is beautiful. You will have issues with with bra straps, so just keep that in mind. And then it has this little itty bitty sleeve, sleeveless, lots of really pretty options. Lovely. Look at this little velvet one. So cute. I wish I could see the whole look, her whole look, right down to the toes. A little long in the waist on her. She can come up a couple inches here. So cute. Cannot go wrong with a knit, fit, and flare semicircle skirt dress. Promise. Alicia top. Classic scoop neck, short sleeve top with an elastic waistband. Sleeves are drawn into this pattern piece. I wonder what that means. I mean, I know it means you draw them on, but like, are you given a lot of instruction on how to do that? Like, I don't know. No serger required. Great for beginners. No zippers or buttons. Very simple. And literally these pictures. So what are we looking at here? A dolman sleeve woven top? Yeah, that can't get any more simple. Great little stash buster. I'm sure that it doesn't take much fabric. Is there fabric requirements even in here anywhere? No, but I mean a yard? Or you can probably squeeze that out of a yard depending on your size for sure. $6. This is the Orleans Avenue maxi skirt pattern with center slit. Love that. And pockets. Okay. A-line shape maxi dress. Large front pockets, swingy and flirtatious center. Front slit and a separate elastic waistband with pull-on style. Made in your favorite knit or lightweight cotton fabric, seersucker, eyelet, linen blend, rayon voile, gauze, or similar drapey fabrics. Use 1, 2, or even 3 of your favorite coordinating fabrics. Make it all in one fabric or add a coordinating waistband or use a third fabric for your pockets. Okay, lot of options there. So, of course, we have a center front seam in order to give you that center front slit. Perfect use of a border print. Another border print option here. And then here she is in the seersucker. I think the biggest sort of thing I see with skirts is people not wearing them where they're intended. Is it supposed to sit at your natural waist? She doesn't say in the description here. Maybe she says on the pattern. I'm not sure. But everybody's got theirs kind of at the fullest part of their stomachs. And I just think it would be so much better if you just pulled it up to your natural waist a little bit. But either way, simple, cute, basic, easy to sew, or like par for the course for Seamingly Smitten. Here's another off-the-shoulder top with a high-low hem. Raglan sleeves, lantern-shaped sleeves, draped, flowy, and gorgeous. Elastic neckline, optional high-low hem or straight hem. 3 shirt lengths, no buttons or zippers. So this one has your raglan sleeve with a little flutter on it. What did she call that? Lantern? I don't think that's a lantern. Doesn't lantern then, it is this, but then it closes at the bottom too? This is just a sleeve ruffle, right? Maybe I have that wrong. I don't know. These ladies do look really lovely with all their little shoulders and décolletés hanging out. But I need to know, if you raise your arms, does it come up? Because this design is not elastic all the way around, I don't think. I think it's flat on the front and back and only elastic through here, I think. Right? Isn't that what that looks like to you? Where's a closer up version? She's close up. Well, now I just don't know. This looks like elastic all the way through. So, really cute. I just wish that I didn't get so annoyed by them. I guess I need to add something in my description of what I like to sew, being like easy to wear. Easy to wear basics with a twist. It's getting long, getting very wordy. Okay. Women's peplum flutter sleeve top. Round neckline, flowy and fluttery sleeves, and a swingy peplum with high-low hem option in a simple pullover style. Yep. Yep. I mean, it's basic, you guys, but tell me that you don't go to Target or Old Navy or Loft or any of those stores and see tops just like this. I love a flutter sleeve. I kind of love a peplum too. You know, styled right, in the right fabric. Yeah, not much to it. But again, sometimes you just need those projects. Even those of us as advanced sewists just need those like no-brainer projects where you barely have to think. And then for the beginner sewist, it gives you something, you know, really like manageable. So I get it. I like that she's not like mixing it all up. She's got her lane and this is what she does, you know, basic stuff. With lots of variations, and I'm sure the instructions are like very, very, very detailed. Lots of pictures, she even says here, so that, you know, beginners will start to build some confidence. Okay, so this is a little wrap dress. The whole thing wraps, so it does not have a waist seam. So that is good. I have a hard time as to whether or not I like that more than the wrap dresses with the waist seam. It's just different. This is Diane von Furstenberg. This is what DVF made their name on, is these wrap dresses all in one. All of this like ruching that happens here is so flattering if you have a belly. It just covers that right up. You can tie it higher, tie it a little bit lower, tie it tighter, whereas the waist seam is a little bit more constricting in that regard. This one's even nursing friendly, and it's made for knits. 4 variations: sleeveless, short sleeves, 3/4 sleeves or long sleeves, no buttons or zippers. A hole for the tie gives it the perfect fit, and I will show you exactly how easy it is. So, yeah, perfect in some of those cotton jerseys that are coming out at Joanne. Really, really good. Just because you can sew something, I'm just like thinking through, like, sewing basics. You know, just because you can sew like a tailored, you know, super special jacket doesn't mean that's all you have to sew. You can have really great clothes that are basics too. Great fabrics, wonderful finishes, you know, construction like 100. So this is kind of inspiring me, actually, going back to basics a little bit. I don't know. So this one is what is this? Drop shoulder top, rounded neckline, cozy relaxed fit, and slouched drop shoulders. The top has an option of 3/4 length or long sleeve and a neckline binding. So yeah, drop shoulder, loose fitting, simple top. But look, you can make it look great with jewelry and all the right things. Again, look around in those stores. Those sort of like, you know, I don't want to call them basic stores, but like, you know, Target, Old Navy, Loft, like everything in that sort of lane. You're going to find this stuff everywhere. Here's a leggings pattern. Okay. Wait. Women's leggings, so no. You can sew modesty shorts, capri leggings, or full-length leggings with or without ruffles in this one pattern. Modesty shorts as workout shorts or even underdresses instead of pricey body shape wear. Choose the capri length or full-length leggings to go with long tunics or tops. 2 pattern pieces. The rise is different in the front and the back, thank you, giving you perfect hip-hugging style if you're looking for leggings. I'm assuming she means the back rise is higher to get over our butts because we don't have butts on the front of our bodies. So the front rise should be shorter. Okay, and then there's your fabrics. So this one seems to not have a gusset. I know people are pretty particular about their leggings, I've learned. No gusset, no side seams is what I'm gathering from this. I also would like to know about the waistband. Is there a waistband with elastic? Is there fold over? How are we doing with the waist? I don't think it says. So that is one thing I would, I guess, be emailing her about. Yeah, I don't see anything about the waistband. I'm assuming an elastic casing, but I don't know. Dolman sleeve sweater with asymmetrical collar. Love this. Sort of starting to see some similar type of designs though. Asymmetrical and oversized collar with a relaxed fit. Unbelievably easy since it comes with one pattern piece for the front and the back. Meaning just one pattern piece. Sleeves are drawn onto this pattern piece. Again with that, I don't know what that means. Medium weight or heavy weight knit, sweater knit, ponte, or similar. Oh, I see. It is a little bit different. But again, it's a dolman sleeve with a draped collar. Like we've seen that a couple times. She added the buttons. That's a cute detail. I mean, I think Kimberly takes the cake with hers. The fit is just right. It's very easy to make these too big because they're already oversized. You really, really, really need to consider design ease before wearing ease. Otherwise, you just have so much fabric and it has nowhere to go, really. So, cute though. All right, moving right along. Told you this was going to be a long one. I'm trying to go fast. Oh my gosh. 8 different knit tank top styles featuring scoop neck, single tier tank, double tier tank, crop top, optional high-low hem, single layer long tank with straight hem, single layer long tank with high-low front hem, double tier tank with straight hems, double tier tank with high-low hem, double tier tank with straight. I'm not going to go through all those. I'm exhausting myself. But we get the idea. Knit tank top with tiers. I don't know. What do we think about the tiers? I don't even think I've ever even purchased a tiered top. So, I don't know about that. High, low, top sewing pattern. Middle, front, center front seam, open V neckline, subtle high-low draped hem, knits or wovens. Yeah, I think now we're getting like a little too basic. We've got 12 simple skirts. What could you possibly... Oh, here we go. Short length without pockets. Short length with pockets. Fold over waistband. Separate waistband. Different lengths. So that's how she's getting 12. Again, really great stash buster. Really great to sew up if you just need something real quick to wear, like tonight. Here's a coat. Hello, Esplanade coat. Will help you sew a raglan sleeve, large collared coat with long sleeves, M-seam pockets, optional faux, double-breasted style that's fully lined. This isn't that basic. The front, left, and right linings are made in your main fabric, so when the collar is folded back, your main fabric is shown, aka facing. Intermediate sewing pattern. You will need to create 3 buttonholes and sew on 3 or 6 buttons. She's just very upfront about that. That's funny. Okay, some interesting fabric choices, but nonetheless, it's quite a cute jacket. I love the 3 buttons and how it's open underneath. I love that it's raglan. Of course, I love the facing. The collar is made about the most simple way you can possibly make a collar. Fully lined. So it looks like some people are opting to not do the facing in a different fabric, which is fine. Then you get all these little fun details. You know who's really good at that, ready to wear, is Bowden. Look at Bowden's jackets, and they always have like a fun little pop at the wrist or in the facing. $8. $8. I can almost guarantee you this is going to be an option for Sew Together 21 come winter time. All right, Carolina cap sleeve dress. Empire waist A-line dress. 2 neckline options, rounded high neck or scoop neck. 2 back neckline options, regular scoop or low scoop. 3 empire waist lengths. 3 hem lengths. Optional cuff sleeves. Optional crisscross or vertical back straps. Jerseys or lightweight wovens. Oh, cute. You know, I love a deep scoop. And then you have these little strap options where you can do like bars or X's. Or you could just do 1 bar. Lots of options. And then you can either do empire waist or regular at your waist. I think that's what she was trying to say. 3 empire waist lengths. I think that's what that meant. And then 3 dress lengths as well. But it looks like everybody mostly made the knee length version. Cute. Carolina. Knit maxi skirt. Fold over knit waistband. Side slit. 3 lengths. Cute, easy to wear, comfortable. What fabrics is she recommending? I wish it were easier to find this stuff. I don't even see. Maybe I missed it. I'm gonna look one more time. Maxi skirt looks great in solids or even bold and modern eye-catching prints, but she doesn't say what kinds of fabrics, right? Ah, bummer. Maybe it means any fabric? Well, that can't be true. Yoga pants with a fold-over waistband, slight flare to them. Couple different links on those, I'm sure. Cropped or full-length versions. 4 full-length hems available, so you get the best fit and length. Raise the waistband up for more coverage or fold it over to give a low-rise look. Hidden pocket. No elastic needs to be inserted. You do not need a serger to make these. Just 1 ballpoint needle and some knit in the color of your choice and ready to start. So I'm assuming there's a lot of negative ease in the waistband. Otherwise, those things are falling down on your first downward dog. Am I right? All right, so we're skipping the Chatty Chef apron, even though it's really cute. Skipping the slouch bag pattern. Lace front nip top. Okay. Classic scoop neck, short sleeved top with or without cuffed sleeves. Love a cuffed sleeve on a dolman. High-low hem. Sleeves are drawn. Made in your favorite knit. Yeah, I mean, it's just well, yeah, you make like a yoke basically, and I think that this lace is interlined with your regular fabric, and then you sew it up. Really easy. I do have some like sheer lacy type fabrics that I got in New York City thinking, oh, I'm in New York, I gotta get this fancy stuff. And now I have no idea what to sew with it. And I've had it for like years, 5, 6 years probably. This is the Julia top. Classic scoop neck, short or long sleeve top, slips on easily. It's a real head turner. I wouldn't go that far, but it is a nice little basic top with a set-in sleeve, right? So if you wanted to practice that, this would be the way to go. I don't fully understand how it slips on, especially this one, because that is a very tight neckline. Is it just for knits? Is it a t-shirt? Again, it doesn't say, or it's just too hard to find. Variety of fabrics. So yeah, I would just make sure you make it, like this one, you can make it in a woven, that's no problem. But this, you ain't getting that over your head in a woven, I don't think. All right, we've got another bat wing, calling this the Miss Maud top. Billowing sleeves, cape silhouette, contemporary style. A sash adds soft gathers. Buttonhole for sash is optional. Okay, I think this is part of her fabric, even though it looks like a separate yoke. Again, really easy if you need something like yesterday. Cowl neck top for women. Oh, yeah, pretty. I love a good cowl neck. I wouldn't necessarily try and make it like a, fitted situation. I would just make a cowl neck t-shirt and call it a day. Yeah, really great option for like super fancy fabrics because there's so few seams. Like there's not even a seam, like you don't even hem the neckline, I don't think. maybe finish off the raw edges if, if your fabric frays, but I think mostly all you have is side seams and a hem on the bottom. So really great for those fancy fabrics. All right, lastly, we have the ruffle collared cape. Oh man, I love this, but I don't really love capes. I don't understand how people move in a cape. I wish I could see better pictures of how it works, like how you get in and out of it. But I think there must be a toggle. Is that what that is? A toggle or a button or something here. And it kind of wraps around your body and then the hook's closed. And then this almost is like top stitched on. Or, you know what I mean? Just like appliqued on, kind of. It's really cute. I mean, if I knew I was going somewhere where I would just be like standing up all the time and not driving and not really needing my arms for anything, where would that be? Like if I were going to like, I don't know, I can't think of anything. I was going to say for a walk around the neighborhood. So there you go. I'm going to have this fancy cape with this ruffled collar, walk around my neighborhood. Listen, don't judge me. All right, you guys, that is it for Seamingly Smitten. I think we've pretty much already gone over sort of what the gist of Seamingly Smitten is. I will definitely remember them anytime a brand new sewist, like literally has only ever sewn face masks before, comes to me and says, where can I find patterns that are easy to sew? Someone who's only ever sewn quilts, never sewn with knits. These are all great points of entry for getting into sewing basics and knits for sure. And then for those of us that are more advanced sewists, I think some of these patterns would be really great for us just to like make something perfectly really beautiful. You know what I mean? So that's my sort of 411 on Seamingly Smitten. I would love to know what you guys think. Obviously, if you've ever made any of these patterns before and you want to share some insight as to how your experience was with the patterns and instructions and all of that, please feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, I will see you all very soon. Bye!